Okay, Ian. All right, let's see where we are. Well, I've been gone. Well, not gone, but I have been absolutely packed for the last couple of days since the last video that I sent you. Naturally, Wednesday the deadline passed, and I don't know. Well, I guess maybe your grandfather, your mother's father, decided that he's going to pay for your cinematography university. That'd be a good thing. Maybe he'll even pay the apartment. I'm trying to remember the whole deal. I'd have to refresh back, but everything that was offered to you through me from the Just Write the Check Foundation. Now, I realize that you may think that I'm full of it, that it ain't going to happen. Well, uh, boy, that would be something else that didn't happen, but everything's pointing to the fact that life is changing here. Let me tell you. I am so alive, it's mind blowing. In the States, with everything that your mother did to me, and continue to do on a daily basis, weekly basis, whatever, I'll be frank with you, I had no life. I was dead. Your mother was extremely successful in, let me see if I can fix this camera a little bit. Okay. Your mother was extremely successful along with her parents in destroying my life, destroying my profession, along with her lawyers and the judges, whereby I couldn't even get a job. Yeah, that's exactly right. Now, I mean, unless I wanted to, how do you put it? Wanted to, make hamburgers, and even then, that would be difficult. But anyway, life here has changed. It's absolutely incredible. It's like a yoke that's been taken off my back. That oppression is all gone. Here, I live life, man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Every day is an excitement. Every day is a new thing. But anyway, I got my life back. I got my profession back. I'm doing what I love to do: sell, sell, sell. And let me tell you, it's working. Well, I keep trying to think, why you would turn down my offer. Several things come to mind naturally, and that is you hate my guts to the point that don't make any difference. Okay, yeah, that could be it. Okay, that could be one. Number two, you could have talked to my children, your brothers and your sister, Isaac, Christian, and Katya, and they could have said to you, "No, Ian, we don't want you to give our father our contact information." Okay, and then you could have said, "Okay, I won't do it." Or Katya could have said, "No, I don't want you to do it, Ian. Because of what you did to her. That family secret of what you did to my daughter, your sister. That which I could kind of understand if she turned you down because of that. All right, that's understandable. All right. Uh, you could have talked to your mother, and she could have said, "No, don't do it. I don't want you to give him your brothers and sisters' phone numbers, email addresses, and other information that you're going to have to give me in order to uh, get what we offer." Okay, that could have happened. Okay, or you could have said to them all, "Well, you know what? This is my opportunity." And what James is requesting is an honest request, especially after listening to all the videos about what your mother did, about how she accused me that I was going to kill Isaac and Christian and Katya in order to get the court to give her a protective order, which was a total fraud. But that protective order, Ian, the day will come before she will be on her knees before Yeshua, and that's what I think about it. Your mother goes to church every Sunday, does the tap tap tap, hallelujah, hallelujah, praise you, Lord, praise you. Oh, here's my tithe, here's my tithe, and it really amazes me that I mean, I don't know. Yeah, maybe you can help me on that. Yeah, I mean, I know that the Busquet family line is nothing but pure arrogance and pride. I knew that because even Marisol, your mother, when we were married, and even your aunt, Aunt Eileen, would even say that her parents were totally the arrogance right out of the pit of hell, pride right out of the pit of hell, and everything. That they're above everything, including God. Okay, so I don't know. I don't know. Personally, I know that I know now, and I believe firmly that runs in your mother as well, because in heart, your father, like myself, we were neither one of us were married to Marisol. Okay, she was always, always, and will always be a Busquets, even if she marries the third time, which I doubt seriously she's going to ever marry again. And you know why? Let me tell you why. She won't remarry again because the problems that she has sexually are going to carry right over to the third to her third husband, because it had nothing to do with your father and it had nothing to do with me. The problems she's got go back to her childhood, and that is, I firmly believe unequivocally that she was molested as a child or as a teenager. Now you may want to go ahead and yell, scream, whatever, but you know what? I don't really care. Okay, okay, for a woman that can't even be kissed, woman that can't even hold hands, woman that can't say a kind word to her husband. Now, hey, listen, what I'm saying to you, Ian, talk to Michael, your dad. He'll tell you the same thing. I know he lived through the same hell that I did. He lived it for 7 years. I lived it for almost 14 or whatever. So anyway, what are you going to do? You're passing up the lifetime. Well, you've already passed the mark, so things change. Now, understand this, Ian. I am going to get the phone numbers, if they have them, of my children. I'm going to get the phone number of your mother, cell phone, whatever. Hey, listen, money buys stuff like that. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. There's companies on the internet that will get you phone numbers to everybody. I'll get them for Gongi. I'll get them for Ricky. I'll get them from Eileen, and et cetera, and go on. Okay? Because here in South America, you know what? I cannot be intimidated. I cannot be coerced. I cannot be threatened. I can't be anything by your mother, the judges, or lawyers. I don't give a flying. Well, I'll let you finish that one. Okay? So anyway, what are we going to do? You're letting, okay, you already left the lifetime. So see, we can't continue with the same offer. So the offer changes. Okay, now the offer stays the same, but it changes. And it changes in this way. And that is, if you take up the offer before I find out all the information that I need for my children, such as where to go to school. Listen, like I said, all it takes money. I'm going to have a private detective on all this. It's going to happen. I'm also going to do other things to make sure that my children. Anyway, that's besides the point. But now the offer changes. That is, if you accept the offer now before I find out what those numbers are and all that, since you gave up on the first offer, now what happens is that if you do make it as a successful filmmaker and all that, you are going to owe the Just Write the Check Foundation 25%. In other words, you got yourself a partner for life. Before you didn't, but apparently you didn't take it seriously, so now you do. Now, I've attached a lot of photographs to this, okay, because I want you to realize. And I'm going to do my best to explain what those photographs are. For example, one of them is a Dr. Camilo Alvear. He's a doctor, biologist, scientist, full professor at the National University Nacional, Universidad Nacional de Colombia. Okay, he is an agriculturalist, biologist, etc. He has looked at the product, the liquid manure, I like what you call it, okay, and examined it. And you know what? He says it works and it'll do what I say it'll do because it's already doing it. He's sold on the product 100%, so much so that he has become a representative for Just Write the Check Foundation. Do you understand what I'm saying? Last week we've already seen about 8 or 9 people. This week he's got appointments for 20 to 50 people. He's putting a group together in which I'll speak, he'll speak, etc. We're already talking to major distributors across the country to distribute the product to every single farm in Colombia. Ian, if you're thinking that, hey, I'm full of bullshit and that I can't make this thing work, well, I can't. It's not me. The offer's coming from Just Write the Check Foundation. It's not coming from me. I've asked the Just Write the Check Foundation to make you the offer through me, and they said yes. So, Ian, as I said, the offer has changed now. If you accept now, you've got a partner for life, in which we will be, through the Just Write the Check Foundation, a partner and 25% owner of all film rights and all films you make into the future. Hey, you had till this last Wednesday, you gave it up, now the offer's changed. Okay, I'm going to do a second video, so we'll keep going here, okay? All right.